Hello guys. So for this one we've got Whitemage, Redmage, then Blackmage and finally Samurai. So you can imagine how difficult the early game was. But Redmage is not too bad. He's not too bad, but yeah. I found that without the the Ara spells, level 3 spells, there was hardly anything I could do. They are not good in terms of physical attacks, but at least we've got the Whitemage, so survivability. Still, once I've got the Blackmage, that's when things start to, look much better. And then Samurai, once again, I've got a Samurai in a run where I'm not really wanting more DPS. Samurai's Guild Toss would have been a good option if I had like no other recourse, but I do. But I'm still going to pretend that in cases where Guild Toss is actually useful, let's just pretend that we have no other DPS and find out how well Guild Toss does. I already know the best use of Guild Toss is probably the crystal fight. If I didn't have Samurai, I'm wondering what I would do in the crystal fight, but we'll get to that later. So, what is the status here right now? We are just before entering the Ronka Ruins. I've already beaten Soul Cannon, and I took a little bit of time to grind Blackmage level 4 on everyone because as soon as we enter World 2 rather, we are going to get the level 4 spells, and the level 4 spells are where, which is something I've found while doing the Forge of Fiesta. It's a Blackmage level 4 spell, which pretty much changes the game. I'll show you. Meanwhile, Bugs is whatever, we don't really care. Since I got Whitemage as my first job, everybody has more than enough JP for Whitemage. So that's pretty cool. It's the Blackmage JP I'm struggling for, and I don't really care about the summoner because he has Guild Toss by default. And I don't think I need 2 people with Guild Toss. Anyway, the thing is, let's enter Ronka Ruins now. I've got Blackmage level 4 on everyone. And just for the sake of consistency, I'm going to move the 2 Blackmages downstairs. Right, let's heal up and move towards Ronka Ruins. Now, the Ronka Ruins is the first stage in the game where things kind of don't die easily. Seriously, might as well. I've been fast forwarding so much that it's becoming instinctive. I need to remember to just control that a bit. Seriously, during this Forge of Fiesta, I've had to grind a lot. And in fact, in some places I found that it was just much more efficient to grind rather than bang your head against random encounters which you had no business dealing with, especially in World 2 and 3. But the repetitive nature of grinding is what really gets me. Fortunately, yeah, I've found ways to just fast forward through most of the painful processes. But during this process, I must admit, I kind of understand how why grinding might be more efficient than actually proceeding through the game. Actually, that was something I already knew. So it's not new information, it's just that I prefer a sense of constant progress rather than staying at one place. I think I should move everybody in the back row because, except maybe the what's a Redmage's speed? Agility 32, okay, what about the others? 26, and 27, I see. Okay. So the Redmage might just have enough agility to outspeed these enemies, but the problem I face starting Ronka Ruins is that enemies are going to... I can't really say get really fast because my mages are pretty slow. The party I've fought, including the Samurai, they're all really slow. Based on statistics, I found that an agility of 40 is at least required to outspeed most of the random encounters in this game. Okay, how do we deal with this guy? What is the optimal way? These guys don't have any elemental weakness. How much does multi-target does? 312. So we might be able to get away with 3 spells. These guys have 1000 HP. That does about 300 more, and I don't think it's going to be enough, is it? Nope. Oh shit. Interesting. So I had to spend 40 MP in order to beat those guys. Can I somehow make this more efficient? Maybe have the Whitemage also participate in the DPS? Maybe. Okay, one more level is definitely gonna have. Hopefully it's gonna help. Whitemage has Black Magic, right? For Black Magic, yeah, okay. I had to waste 40 MP there. It's not as if my guys don't have enough MP, especially with all that level ABP grinding, I should say. Yeah, another thing that has kind of made me tolerate grinding is it's for the sake of ABP rather than experience or level or to intentionally make the game easier. It's just that without that ABP, probably I would face a lot of challenges in terms of tactical options for me to put as secondary abilities, if you understand what I mean. Okay, this is the damn formation I was talking about. In fact, I'm quite surprised at the 2 encounters we have faced so far, those two fans. Those 2 fans can actually outspeed the white and the black mage at least. I know they are pretty fast, but I also know that sometimes they don't do anything on their first turn. Fortunately, I got a preemptive strike here. These Ronka knights, not only are they fast, but they also hit hard, and they are very tanky as well. These guys are probably the worst enemies here. They also outspeed. They might even outspeed the Redmage. Oh, these guys aren't dead yet. Wow. Wasting a lot of MP. Through shield. Oh shit! Red mages cannot use shield, so that's a waste. How can I make this more efficient? Is what I'm wondering. Everybody is boosting their Thandaras, right? Of course, the white mage can't. I'm very surprised that 4 Thandaras multi-target is not enough to finish that formation. That's a pretty common formation here, 1 fan and 2 Ronka Knights. There we go. This is exactly what I was talking about. If I'm gonna have to waste 40 or 50 MP, how do I tackle this? Probably multi-targeting is still my best option, I think, because multi-targeting reduces damage by half. Each of those Ronka Knights probably require 2 Thandaras, which means I need a total of 6 Thandaras here. Nope, I think this is still better. If only the Redmage had the magical power of the Blackmage, I might have been able to get away with just 3 Thundaras multi-targeted. They also seem to have a lot of magic defense. Alright, got away with 40 MP this time. But seriously, spending 40 MP in each fight makes my nose bleed, or at least it used to. Actually, it still does. It makes me cringe. 40 MP every fight. The fact is, I'm even more surprised by the fact that the mages have a total MP pool whereby they can consistently spend 40 MP, spread out over all 4 of them, of course, in each and every fight for 10 or 15 fights. And there are plenty of healing spots where we can use tents. And because I've got such a mage heavy role here, I've also bought a lot of tents. Alright, Butts is successful in Whitemage level 6. I think I should start training other people in Whitemage as well. For now, Blackmage level 4 is all I'm looking for. Galoof is almost at Redmage level 3, which will give us both Black level 3 and White level 3 as a secondary if I want. So I'll just hold on to that. What about Lena? Lena's at Whitemage level 5. Might consider that. Paris is also Whitemage level 5. Holy crap. What about Galoof? Galoof is Whitemage level 4. So you know what? One more fight and Galoof is going to get Redmage level 3. I'll change him to Whitemage after that. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. So normally I try to coincide end game when I reach end game on my runs with when I'm streaming them, but I just recently finished my last run like 4 hours ago, so there was no way in hell I was gonna reach end game for this run that soon. But still, I'm gonna devote a little bit of time towards the end to just try out Omega on my last run. I just didn't even bother trying. My last roll was what was it? Whitemage? Did I have Blackmage? I don't think I had Blackmage. I had Ninja, yeah. Ninja, Whitemage, Thief, and something. I remember that Bluemage, yeah, Bluemage, Whitemage, Ninja, and Thief. So Thief was obviously completely useless. Actually, I say completely useless, but he is a tremendous utility outside of battle. Whenever I say Thief is completely, it's in combat. Since everybody else is at Whitemage level 5, let's have Galoof. Let's have Galoof get to Whitemage level 5 as well. Also, the Redmage has atrocious vitality. Look at that. A Blackmage has more HP than a Redmage. Seriously, what did they want to do with this Redmage? I guess he's bent more as a support, or rather his ability, his signature ability is meant more as a supporting with other mages. Do I need a tent here? I think I have enough MP. On the other hand, I probably shouldn't be stingy. Not with so many mages in my party. Just use a tent whenever you can, because then in a pinch you're gonna have to use ethers, which cost a lot more. Tents are like 125 bucks. Yeah, look at that. So a Redmage outspeeds this guy, but nobody else does. Once I get Samurai, I think I'm gonna use Guild Toss as much as possible. Because I've gotten plenty of Black Mages. As far as I'm concerned, whenever I get Black Mage, the entire run is basically a Black Mage single class challenge. Oh man, I've discovered how good they are. I know it's general Final Fantasy philosophy, but one other thing I found during my experience in the Forge of Fiesta is I would rather have damage output than tankiness. And I think that was classically highlighted by my early game roles here. So I started with Whitemage, so early game was just an absolute chore. And this bastard is still, I think one bolt should do it. Please tell me a bolt will do it. This guy must be like 1 HP off. Look at that, less than 100 HP left on him. 4 MP wasted, but that's okay. One thing I've discovered is that yeah, it's much more preferable to actually have DPS options. Alright, we can actually take advantage of elemental weaknesses. So instead of the Redmage wasting 10 MP, I'll just have the Blackmage use a Thundara, which will take care of all the statues or stoned mask, and the Lamia Queen should go down to a ice spell. Lamia, she's not the Lamia Queen. In fact, I don't remember if there are any Lamia Queens in this game. There's a Bland Lamia and a Lamia. And then of course there's someone, a palace swap in Phoenix Tower whose name I've forgotten. Parthenope? Sherry is the flower girl. Not these clowns again. So yeah, I wasn't joking when I said this is the most common encounter. I'm getting a grace period from that fan, I tell you. You've got ice, right? So might as well use the ice spell, just in case the Lamia shows up again. Ice spell actually takes a little more time than bolt or fire. I think the ice spell, the animation for the ice spell takes the longest, followed by fire, followed by bolt. These things matter when you're just grinding and you're looking to save every damn second possible, because it adds up when all you're doing is just repetition. Once again, one of these assholes had to survive. On the plus side, very rare do you have an encounter in World 1 where you get 3 ABP. Of course, if I wanted, in terms of best ABP, you've got the mini dragon encounter which gives you 4 ABP, but it's also extremely dangerous. So I think the accepted grind spot is those black flames, especially for mages. Black flames give you 3 ABP, which is what I was looking for primarily. In addition to that, they give you about 800 bucks, 800 gil. 800 gil is pretty good in World 1. In World 2, I think random encounters start to give over 1000 gil, but surprisingly not that much EXP either. So black flames give you about 300 experience per fight. What? Oh shit! I used bolt, didn't I? It's okay. Oh man. I should have healed him up. That was totally on me. I really should have healed him up. I took unnecessary chances and they all just went after Kaluf. What is this? Final Fantasy Tactics? They're not supposed to go after him. I'll use the Phoenix now. Fortunately, because of all that grinding, I've got plenty of cash, or at least I hope I do. Okay, whew. I thought he was going to kill him again. Damn trolls. And they are still alive. Come on. This is such a waste of MP. And another useless Mr. Shade. Wasn't that worth it? Oh, you wait until World 2. I'll show these guys. But yeah, I was talking about DPS, wasn't I? I found that parties with just outright damage are a lot more easier to work with than ones without. Even if Whitemages can tank a lot, problem is what you can, and the very easy option that you have with parties with good DPS is you can just go ahead and grind with them. So you can compensate for a lack of tankiness with either HP or just more power. But for low damage classes like Bluemage, Redmage is fine because they've got access to level 3 Blackmage, so they have some kind of DPS. No physical DPS though. Oh man, pop-ups is it right? Oh shit, this is a bad encounter. This is a really bad encounter. The Hydra at the back actually absorbs thunder. How should I approach this? Okay, I think the Whitemage will need to start actually doing his job of healing. Meanwhile, let's not use thunder. Oh, you've got ice, okay? Hopefully he does not absorb ice as well. Okay, good. I think that guy has like 1000 HP. Strongly considering breaking fire rods. I bought too many of them for Karnak Escape. Found that Redmage actually has decent DPS even at level 12. Okay, Whitemage. Okay, we got enough HP for this turn at least, so Whitemage needs to contribute some DPS. Hopefully this will take care of the Raw Mage and the Lonka Knight, and then we can focus on the Hayudora, damn it. I'm just gonna call him Hydra. I used to be really scared of his cousin, the Hydra. God damn it. Not Thunder. Thunder does 25% of your max HP. So since I'm in the back row, currently enemies are doing physical attacks which does less than 100 damage. Which is why Thunder is not really great. Hello EB, how's it going? His cousin, the Gytra, is actually far easier to deal with as long as you're willing to part with a Phoenix Down. Or actually, in this case, I have the life spell, so that works as well. Regardless, that was the Hydra. Hydra. I don't think he has any elemental weaknesses. And he can use that annoying thunder ability, which we'll see much more later on. Looking forward to that. So one thing I'm going to try and do is try to take as many random encounters as possible, not just because of the ABP and the free experience that I'm going to get. Also, it's far more interesting to me that way. To be honest, I'm doing random, so these jobs are the most likely ones. If I was doing a natural, then you can understand that I would have many more Zergs or Rangers and stuff like that. But with a random, the Wind Crystal jobs are obviously much more likely. Although having said that, I think this is only my third Whitemage in all of my runs. I've got plenty of Blackmages though, so I'm pretty happy about that. And this time I've got Redmage, Whitemage, and Blackmage. So it's like one extreme, the other extreme, as well as a bridge that connects them. I'm looking forward to some dual cast shenanigans if I can actually grind all of that ABP. Alright, let's take on this boss. I think I'm healed up, right? He's got ice. Now everybody needs thunder for now. But yeah, this time when I'm gonna get this is my third samurai only, and this time I'm actually going to use Guild Toss. Once again, I've got a samurai along with jobs that don't really need that much DPS. Right, mage and black mage for dual cast. It's only for dual cast. But yeah, the flexibility that I have in my party with the red mage is I can either choose to make him a black mage or choose to make him a white mage depending on the situation. So which is why the thing I appreciate about the Forge of Fiesta, it's shown me that a red mage is, well, on his own, red mage is pretty horrible. But when you actually combine with others, you can kind of work on the synergy between all the classes. But I have to say, my early game was pretty horrible with a red mage and a white mage. Literally no DPS. I was just running away from everything. Okay, so Archeo Avis. Let me just ensure that I'm prepared for this guy. Everybody needs white magic because his last form cannot be hurt by magic, and this is a magic heavy party. Everybody has white magic, right? Everybody should have white magic because that was my first class. I'm gonna keep red mage in the first row. Top mage at endgame after dual cast. Honestly, I don't get that much GP even by endgame. So 20 JP for red mage level 1, 40 JP for red mage level 2, and 100 JP for red mage level 3, and then 999 JP for red mage level 4. Nope. I hardly ever get that much naturally. So you must be doing a lot of grinding for that. I have to go out of my way to grind that much JP. I think I saved, so let's do this. So Archeo, initially he is susceptible to magic, so we're going to take full advantage of that. So the rift grant you tons of ABP with no EXP. I know that, but you actually have to be able to beat them. Which is what I was actually wondering how I was going to do it with this party. Maybe just guild toss, but those behemoths, they will counter everything. So, and the crystal dragons can only be affected by non-elemental magic. So I'm wondering how the hell am I going to beat those guys in the final dungeon. Normally, whenever I'm in an ABP crunch, I go to Phoenix Tower. Phoenix Tower is my favorite place for ABP because in addition to 4 ABP per fight from all those women, you can also grind reflect rings, and then you get 500 free EXP, rather ABP, assuming that you can somehow make your elixirs last through those magic pots. Oh god, he's losing HP. 1600 HP per form. Is that it? Yep, so now he's in his second form. Second form absorbs ice. First form does not absorb anything. He's actually weak to air, but we don't have Geomancer, who would have been nice for Archeo Avis. Can be toted, but they have 66 magic evade, so well they can be petrified too, which is my go-to spell, but they have 66 magic evade. Useful with Whitemage and Bard and Blackmage. Bard, right? Bard will nullify their evade, won't it? So that's why it works. I tried to petrify the behemoth, couldn't get it to stick even after 10 tries. So it only works with the Mystic Knight because that is essentially converting magic evade into physical evade. If I had a Mystic Knight, grinding in the Rift would be piece of cake. Ouch! Whitemage needs to get in the action now. Oh, that's it! Holy crap! So that's the second form out of the way. Huh. I must admit, Redmage is doing much more damage than I assumed he would. Once again, this form absorbs fire but does not resist thunder. So we are good to go. 500 damage, not bad, not bad. Not bad, Redmage. Or is it because of the Blackmage secondary that he has extra magic? Normally the Redmage has like 32 magic. Last form is annoying to deal with. Yeah, but if without a mage party, the first 5 forms are much more annoying to deal with because they have sky high defense. Even with a mage party, you can somehow get through. Alright, we are in his last form for the mage weak part of Archeo Avis at least. This time he actually absorbs thunder, so we are not going to use thunder obviously. Instead we'll use fire, which looks a lot cooler in my opinion. Even with the mages, if you give them Mage Mashers and Mangosh, it's not too difficult. Beating down the first 4 forms without mages is what is really difficult. Is that it? That is it. Alright, so now we are in his undead form, which is not actually undead. But this time he will absorb, in this form he absorbs pretty much every element, and that is why I had my Redmage in the front row. We're going to switch to the, what's it called, Ancient Sword. Bang! Bang is confusion. Oh shit! I think we're still fine. Where's the Ancient Sword? I'm wondering whether the Ancient Sword is actually more powerful than the Mangosh. How much damage is this? 320 only. 320 damage. That's because the Redmage sucks, and that's not because Ancient Sword sucks. So we're gonna have to chip him away 300 HP at a time. Meanwhile, everybody else is gonna be focusing on healing. Cover a few punches on that. Yep. Heal stuff. Okay. Who needs healing? Might as well heal Paris instead of just wasting Galil's turn. Bang again on Lena. Man, this guy has an agenda against Lena. What did she do to you? Wow, Lena actually taking damage from a Blackmage's punches. That's how pathetic you are. Although it's Paris, she's a pirate, so ouch. Flame, just like its counterpart Thunder, does 25% of max HP, so we need to heal up. Fortunately, my mages have a lot of HP, so healing up should not be a problem. Wow, 200 damage. Stop concert. Yep. Bang again. Wow, dude. Well, just as EB mentioned, I got a chance to demonstrate, and you missed with the Ancient Sword. Redmage, will you please not do that? So effectively, with 3 white mages, I can just be here for days. What all can this form of Archivist do? I think he has pretty much the entire repertoire of his earlier forms. Flame, Thunder. Oh shit, he's got Maelstrom as well. Okay, I did not anticipate that, but should be trivial to cure. Seeing as he only gets 1 turn, while we are effectively getting 4 turns. Every time I see Maelstrom, I am reminded of Omega and the hatred I feel. That is one thing that I have no counter to. In fact, I doubt there's a counter to Maelstrom except for the Chemist. Nice and easy. Once again, you got a problem with Lena. Oh, there, down he goes. I thought it was going to take longer, but how much HP does he have? 1500? I thought he had 2500. 300 HP at a time. First skin job level, red level 1. Tornado that takes away all your HP. Okay. Now that Galuf is going to leave us after this. Lack of cutscene. Normally this cutscene is a pretty big one. Thankfully I've got a ROM which pretty much deletes all the cutscenes. But more importantly, I'm gonna get access to Samurai now. And as I mentioned, I'm just gonna pretend that I don't have any other form of DPS and see where all Guild Toss can take us. Of course, that's going to mean that I'm going to be left with hardly any money. But I really did want to try it out because I've done plenty of runs with Blackmage, Whitemage, Redmage. Fuck the Redmage, by the way. But I really wanted to find out where the Samurai shines. I already know exactly one instance where the Samurai is basically just breezes that fight, much like the Blackmage would do. How do you know you got Samurai? I pre-unlock them. Yeah, I don't do that the expected thing where you only find out once you reach it. I send the hashtag Earth at the beginning itself because I like to plan out my runs. Cheated? Would you call that cheating? Is that a hard and fast rule for a 4-job Fiesta? What I really like about the Fiesta is that you can play it the way you want it to. Okay. Decision to make now is who should be. Well, John should reach the pressure unless you do the upgrade condition. Not really. Like I said, the 4-job Fiesta is pretty chill. You can play it the way you want it to. So if I was playing upgrade, I would probably either not play upgrade if that's exactly how you're supposed to do it, or just find out at the beginning itself what my jobs are going to be upgraded to, so that I could plan it out. That's the way I enjoy my games. I like to know exactly what's coming and yeah, plan out the route if possible. Fiesta is a samurai with black magic. Sure, why not? $66,000, not bad. I think I have plenty of money for guild toss. But for the time being, I've restricted myself to random, because I think that epitomizes Final Fantasy V gameplay. Mix and match abilities from different jobs. Which is why I don't understand Classic or that other one, Natural. No, not Natural. Natural is proper. Where is it supposed to go? Oh god, dropping frames. Let's do Titan first, because why not? Otherwise cheating, since you are no longer improvising. Well, in that case, I am cheating. Pure and simple. If that is indeed how it should be, then I'm cheating, but I prefer to play it this way. Wait, what? Oh right, I forgot the cutscene. Because what I feel is that if you're going to be improvising, if you're going to only find out what job you've unlocked, then not only do you have to carry stuff in the eventuality. I'll see you. Bring it on. How could you do this, Evie? I thought we were friends. But yeah, the only difference I see is that when you finally find out what job you want and then you got to improvise, all it leads to is just more grinding. Instead of that, if I just plan out my route, I know exactly at what point I need to grind and when I don't need to grind, or what I can sell, what equipment I need to buy beforehand. Where is it supposed to go? Meteor. Which is the way I prefer to play. So, $66,055. Let's find out how much that's gonna cost me. This should be a one-shot on the Puroboros. Might not be a one-shot on Titan though. But at level 22, I'm quite certain that we have enough HP to tank. Speaking of speed, even the samurai is pretty slow. 4,800! Yikes! So in terms of cost, Guild Toss costs you 50 into your level, into number of enemies or something like that. Oh god damn it. 5,500 bucks. That cost me 5,500 bucks. Oof. Okay, let's check out Titan now. Of course, it does matter how many enemies there are. It'll do a set amount of damage to each enemy on the field. So the fewer there are, the fewer it's going to cost you. Essentially, I'm just bribing them to get the hell out of the field. Speaking about the samurai. The samurai is... let's check out his speed. Yikes! 29? Are you kidding me? The samurai is just slightly faster than a Blackmage. Redmage at level 33, so yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of problems in World 2. World 2, a lot of the encounters are gonna outspeed me. That is not even considering a back attack. Back attack is gonna be absolutely horrible. So I foresee those problems with this party, but apart from that, so we are going to take damage no matter what. We can't just out DPS them. Nice! Oh my god. So yeah, samurai not at all broken. Oh my god. I'm looking forward to using the samurai now. Like I said, I have other options. Strike first with samurai, dodge, never mind the Masamune. What do you mean strike first with samurai? That only comes with the Masamune. Samurai does not have that innate. Yeah, the Shirahadori is definitely innate. So I do have a chance, 25% chance, extra chance to dodge physical attacks. But I'm talking about the general problem with my party here. How much did that cost me? That cost me about $1,000 bucks, 1,100 bucks. So I'm okay with that. I believe the amount of damage Guildtoss does is based on your level, and the amount it costs you is based on. Actually, once again, it's based on your level and the number of enemies. That's why it cost me so much in the Pyroboros fight. That makes sense. So if for a single enemy Guildtoss is only going to cost me 1,000 something bucks, it's actually pretty efficient for random encounters as well. Infuse ninja skill with samurai. Right, ninja is preemptive strikes. Next up is going to be Manticore. Let's find out if we can one-shot the Manticore as well. Probably can. So the last time I got samurai, I actually wanted to use Guildtoss, but as I said, I had plenty of other damage options, and I only ended up using Guildtoss endgame. Endgame is probably the worst section of the game to use Guildtoss, because the amount of damage it does is minus defense. Well, that's a one shot. Yep. The samurai is absolutely insane for these meteor fights. As long as you have the cash, of course, and I don't mind paying that money. My strategy is going to be grind up some cash and then throw it all away. What I want to find out now is how long for this game is this strategy actually going to be effective. Guildtoss will default any encounter now. What? So before going to World 2, a couple of preparations to make. It does with default. Okay, Bank Kingdom. Defaulting on a loan. Unfortunately, I wish I could take a loan and then pay it back with interest. Nope. You got to save up your cash first and then spend it all. This is a creditless society. The monsters don't believe in any credit system. So another thing that I've learned from my previous runs is always stock up on rods, because we are not going to have access to fire, thunder, and give us credits and bonds. 57,000 bucks. I think I will buy about 12 fire rods. Holy crap! I already had 7. Why did I buy more? Never mind. Some ice rods and some thunder rods. I need thunder rods. So we're not going to have access to fire, ice, and thunder rods. Wait a minute. Why did I do that? I have Blackmage. I have Fire Augur, you idiot. Well, force of habit. Just call it force of habit. So why I generally stock up on rods whenever I get parties that can wield rods is you're not going to have access to rods until we get to World 3, and even then it's only after the pyramid that we actually have freedom to move around in the world again. So in the pyramid there are some enemies which we would like fire damage on or thunder damage on. What comes to mind is those machine heads. The number of times that I've just thought about how the hell am I going to deal with machine heads in the pyramid. I should have stocked up on thunder rods. And now that I have Blackmage, I'm like, why the hell did I buy so many thunder rods? We need the ice rods to deal with fire dragons. Not fire dragons. Red dragon in Monster in a Box. One of the Monster in a Box is completely useless. Drain sword. Unless you have what's his name? Knight. Drain sword. In fact, even if you have Knight, Drain sword is useless. So fighting a red dragon for a damn Drain sword which sells for 8,000 bucks. Thunder one-shot pyramids. Yeah, it doesn't one-shot. Those things have about 6 or 7,000 HP. Yeah, Thundaga Spellblade for sure one-shots them. But you need one turn to set up as well. So that one turn, worst case scenario, they will on their first turn. Best case scenario is they don't do anything because apparently that's part of the script. But otherwise, they can use missile. They can use emission, flamethrower, or they can use surge beam, wave cannon. Surge beam is by far the worst, because if you don't have Whitemage, then you have to spend high potions, and I mean Surge beam just does so much damage. Damn it! And when you're in World 3, you're at a pretty decent level. So it's just annoying. It's totally annoying. And if you give them even more turns, they're just going to add on to your misery. That's why I prefer to just stock up on Thunder Rods and break Thunder Rods on them. Of course, with Blackmage here, I think it's much more efficient to use boosted Thundagas. But when you don't have that option, let's say you have a Time Mage or Redmage, I'm trying to jump on the spear. I haven't tried, but I saw Matt do it once and it was hilarious. Wow. He didn't demonstrate. Of course, he already knew what was going to happen, but that interceptor is pretty cool. Oh man, they coded something specifically for jump. Dragon got shot down. Yep, Dragoon got shot down. Surface to air missiles launching. Hello, Gilgamesh. Apparently, this guy actually has 10,000 HP here, but he'll run away once we do about 1,200 or 300. Which is why using missile or demi on him is pretty hilarious. Bye, Gilgi. Now that our party is united, I have to make some very hard decisions. Who's gonna be what? I don't want 2 red mages. I think Butts is at level 6 white mage, right? So Butts doesn't need to be a white mage for the rest of the game. So I guess he can be a red mage then. Paris is white mage level 5 and black mage level 4. So right now Lena is the one working towards black mage level 5, which is fine. She's pretty close to it. But oh wait, Giloof already has red mage level 3. Nice! So I'll just make him a white mage now. White mage level 4. Oh, he doesn't even have white mage level 5. Yeah, need to make Giloof. So white mage with black magic is basically a red mage. I've got 3 red mages running around. Why do they prefer this damn power ring? Everybody has black magic, right? Because we've got a sequence of events coming up and I definitely want my DPS. Okay. Actually wait, what am I talking about? No, not black magic. Kill toss. Black magic bad, kill toss good. Also, the ancient sword scares me. If I ult Gilgamesh, then he'll shred me to pieces. I don't want that happening again. Same with X-Death as well, Castle X-Death. Apparently their stats underflow and then they suddenly do massive amounts of damage. But at least, well, my damage of choice is going to be black magic. Which gives me, yep. If you want, I'll demonstrate it. His jump will start doing over 1000 damage. Samurai, black mage. At least Samurai has a good amount of HP. But yeah, my problem with these guys is they are so damn slow. Now it's not too big of a problem because we can survive. Once we get to Meat Castle, that's when things start to become hairy as hell. If you've seen the Red Dragon and Blue Dragon encounter, they'll probably not give me a single turn. Exit. Bye bye many castles. Happened to you too, eh? Oh god damn it. I was like, what the hell is going on? Level 2 old and then what? GG. Where's older Bridge Gilgamesh? Maybe it's just wrong? I don't know. Because I know that's a legit strat for Bridge Gilgamesh. Mage Rage. Everybody has Thunder Rods? Yep. I'm gonna try and stay silent during this sequence of events. I didn't know that these encounters were actually unrunnable. Elemental weakness for the win. I was talking about how slow my guys are. At least the Redmage gets his turn before the enemies. So that's something in my favor. I should focus fire the most dangerous enemies with the Redmage. Because I know for a fact that once the Redmage takes his turn, the enemies are gonna go ham on the remaining guys. Not the remaining guys, on everybody. Remaining enemies are gonna go ham. So apparently an agility score of 30 is good enough to... Oh, holy crap, how... How did this guy survive? He must be at like 1 HP. More like 4 HP. I saw that did 296 damage to him. Okay, saving state here, just to demonstrate. We will hold Whitemage. And let's find out what happens. Man, Whitemage is super fast. He's not yet ulted, by the way. Maybe it only makes such a huge difference if we hold him right before he goes haywire. Who did he hit? I don't remember. Oh, okay, he's old now. Okay, he's going Super Saiyan now. Look at that, 1300 damage. Yeah, ain't no way I'm surviving this. Electric shock for 160, okay, that normally does 32 damage, by the way. Holy shit, kill toss to the rescue. Will I take this? You know what, I'll take this. It's not as if this guy actually gives AVP. I'll give agility damage, I never really follow damage. But yeah. That's the reason I don't. Old Gilgamesh, Bridge Gamesh. I'll take this victory though. Kill toss. Oh my god. So despite his protect, kill toss did 2800 damage. Do you mage mash or silence Gilgamesh? Yep. I normally do that. I just want to demonstrate how much damage he does. I didn't know that Giltos would basically one-shot his Super Saiyan form. We have to do like 2500 damage, right? Once he goes with Berserk. So that's another legitimate strat. Get him to as close as possible to 4000 damage, and then just Giltos. Wow. Samurai strikes again. This is the first time I've used Kill Toss in the Bridge Gamesh fight. Must admit. Where's Whitemage? 1300 damage though. Jump is not supposed to do. Jump normally does like 450 damage. Okay, let's continue on with the schedule coverage. And no more encounters on the bridge. Thank you very much. I've still not been able to figure out how we can dodge all the encounters on Big Bridge. Okay. So now that we are on this island after Big Bridge, things go up a notch again. I'm just going to run away from these encounters because they are annoying. Right now we only are, in terms of damage, we only have, of course, disregarding Kill Toss. The only damage we have is Fire 2, Ice 2, Bolt 2, and that is not good enough. These monsters don't have any elemental weaknesses, most of them, and they have 1000 HP. So, not only is that going to be a colossal waste of MP, it's also going to mean that we have to spend a long time in the fight, and we are getting rammed all the while. So that's why I'm just running away from all those fights so that I can make it to this village and finally buy the level 4 spells. Break is going to be my go-to for like the majority of the game now. Break costs 15 MP versus Bio, which is 16 MP. Image, Shell, and Heal, these are situationally useful. So level 4 magic, level 4 white magic is certainly not as good as level 4 black magic, but level 4 black magic, holy crap. That is why I grinded level 4 black magic on everyone. Because I remember last time I had black mages, last time I got a late black mage, which was fire crystal or earth crystal, I struggled a lot with JP. And at this stage in the game, I want at least 3 guys who can use break. We'll see why. Break is just that good. Okay, preparation. We can buy Gaia gear here. If I had Titan, I would buy it, but right now I don't think we need anything. In terms of weapons, we can buy the Slumber Sword, but because I have the Sleep spell, I don't need to buy that. In fact, nobody can. Oh, okay. Redmage can actually use the Slumber Sword. I already have the Katana. Orichalcum daggers. I used to think that Orichalcum daggers were Thunder Elemental. They are not. What else can I buy? Nothing else. Okay. Doesn't matter. So I'll just rest up. MP situation? Yeah, we definitely need rest up. There's a pub, please. Now, break is why my perception of black mages just completely changed. And this was something that I was planning with my single class challenge, Black Mage single class challenge. But because I didn't finish it by the time the Pojo Fiesta rolled around, I had to improvise when I got Black Mage. And if you know me, you know that I generally like to deal with all the random encounters instead of running away. Not only does it give you AVP as you progress, it also gives you... Seriously? I was talking about how good break is, and then the first time I use it, it misses. It wasn't like this. Trust me. So break is, yeah, it's 75% accurate at base, and then of course you have accuracy modifiers on top of it, plus magic evade from the enemies. But for random encounters, I found that break is just amazing. It's an instant kill, so you don't care how much HP they have. You don't have to keep wailing away at them. Also, Kusa Beast. Break is super useful against him, because this guy does that question mark blue magic. So the more damage you do to him, the more damage he will do to you. Break just completely bypasses all that. I think you're starting to get a picture of why I love Break so much, why I love Black Magic level 4 so much. Pretty much for the rest of the game, at least until end game when enemies start to have ridiculous amounts of magic evade, Break is going to be my go-to for any enemies who don't have elemental weaknesses. Of course, Black Mage will just rip through anything with an elemental weakness, provided they actually cater to that element. Let's talk about Thunder Rods. Yep. Speaking of elemental weaknesses, these things have These things have a crippling weakness to thunder, which we're going to take advantage of. Hang on. Can the Redmage one-shot them? I swear to God, I want to one-shot them. I would rather not waste 20 MP. She says, okay, she's sliced bread. Other but go for endless run while the enemy stands there snorting. Why debilitate them when you can kill them? Is my counter argument to that. How much does it cost, by the way? Oh, only 3 MP. So sleep is definitely another useful thing, but the thing is, unlike games like Final Fantasy 2, hitting an enemy actually wakes them up. But then if you've got black mages, then you can just use sleep first turn and then keep wailing away at them with other kinds of damage. So I can see how this might work. What are we supposed to do? Yeah, not the red mage. Wait, are these guys this slow? Pretty sure that they'll take their turns before. Yeah, look at that. And the black mage can't even one-shot them. I thought that was going to do 1,000. Oh no, that was a summoner. Okay, my bad. I should have used pole 2 with both the red mage and the black mage. I think pummel sleep enemies without consequences. Yeah, but I've got black mage. We can pummel sleeping enemies without consequences, no problem. Oh, look, fire weakness. Quite sure the black mage should be able to kill them with fire too, but I'm not taking chances, not with these guys. Oh, 600, that's it? Lena gained black level 5, awesome. Okay. Who else would like black level 5? Go black level 4. Black level 4 0 and black level 4 0. Okay, so who's at 41 again? Faris was at 41 already, so she'll get to black level 5 earlier. Let's switch positions, Lena. Switch position with the sister. Nobody will know. I'm so irritated by this auto-equipping of the power ring. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. God damn it! I need to sell that. I need to sell that crap. Unfortunately, Lena as a samurai looks pretty bad. But hey, I'm working on ABP right now, so I'm not gonna complain. Wow, now they use mixture of enemies, eh? So I'll use port. I think the red mage is actually getting some extra stats from the black mage secondary. Which is why he's doing so much more damage. I did not expect the red mage to do this much damage, must admit. So you can see we are into World 2. God damn it. We are into World 2 and we are still only getting like 2 ABP. And that too from these what amounts to special encounters. It's only starting from Hiryu Mountain or maybe Mead Castle where we are going to start getting 3 and 4 ABP on a consistent basis. So getting ABP at this stage in the game is always a struggle, notwithstanding certain special encounters, must be said. And then of course end game is pretty much made for you to master as many jobs as you can. No experience and bucket loads of ABP in the final dungeon. Oh man, I had ninja and I actually had a way to take down movers with just throwing fire scrolls. So that was fun. Whenever I got the mover encounter, that was free 199 ABP. I'm really glad that the Redmage and the Blackmage are pretty much wiping these guys by themselves. So my MP usage is limited. Because still, wasting, can't really call it wasting. Spending 20 MP every fight, still I'm still not comfortable with it. So you can imagine what it would have taken me, how much pain it would have taken me to finally just say, screw this, I'm using break every single fight from now on. And that was like a freaking revelation moment for me. What? Break is this good? It's not this good in other games, is it? And it doesn't even cost as much as what the hell? Hang on, I need to increase the fan here. I'll be right back. Yeah, and break costs 15 and bio costs 16, which is a straight up damage spell. Bio will not one-shot those guys. Bio won't do 1000 damage without being boosted by the Venom Rod. So that was a freaking revelation for me, man. Cannot believe this. For less MP, I'm basically getting an almost guaranteed one-shot. It says 75%, but it hits far more frequently than 75%. And this, look, these kind of assholes are easy to deal with. Yeah, just get the hell out of here. If I had to use Fire 2 on these guys, it would have taken me 4 turns at least, based on the amount of HP they have. We're going forward to with Blackmages. Mine too, as long as they don't have any other elemental weaknesses, and they're not susceptible to break. I think I've made my point clear that anything that is not weak to anything is going to get a break in its face. And I don't think there is. Actually, yeah, there is exactly one enemy who is who is immune to petrification. That's the imp. I can't think of any other enemy which is not susceptible to being petrified. Seriously? Actually, it's good. Getting so many encounters is giving me more ABP. What exactly do I need ABP for, by the way? Katova Basha is a good lad in that case. 33 MP though. 33 MP. Here I'm crying about using 16 MP per fight, and you're suggesting 33. But yeah, I actually did that. I did that when I got Summoner without a Blackmage. So instead of break, I was just using Turbo Pass. Oh god, please don't kill him. I would like 9 ABP from this fight, if you don't mind. Oh wait, Redmage, right? Redmage can just use life. So I don't know the difference between using Phoenix Down and the life spell, but the Phoenix Down seems to be a lot more accurate than using the life spell. Look at that. What? Come on. Oh wait. Don't want to use an item without knowing what the previous move does. No, no, you guys are not going to cooperate? Seriously? Holy shit! 3 casts on life just failed. And he's out of MP. Fair enough. There we go. Phoenix Down just seems to be, well, it seems to be a lot more accurate than the life spell. So I don't exactly know how it calculates. But yeah, with the summoner, taking on all random encounters is probably not feasible. Even Gilgabot comments the same. When we actually roll summoner, the thing that Gilgabot tells us is, haha, you're out of MP. And that's true. Right off the bat, unless we are using crap like Chocobo, and why would we do that? Shiva, the lowest end summon, costs 10 MP right off the bat. So Summoner is not really good for random encounters, but yeah, the damage output from a Summoner is insane. And then half MP on the golden hairpin. What do you do when you have 4 summoners, my friend? If you know of a way to glitch 4 golden hairpins, please tell me. I'm all yours. I mean, here I am crying about spending 15 MP every single turn, which amounts to like 45 or 60 MP every freaking fight. God. I just think about spending 60 MP a fight and it's just, oh, it's ridiculous. Put the elf cape and don't put the power ring back, please. I'm gonna sell that thing. I need to clear up my inventory. Max gold pins again. Yep. And the third one is really difficult to obtain. If you're talking about the third one from GoGo, then yeah. Otherwise, there's one from GoGo. So, might be 4, unless the third one is the GoGo one which you're talking about. I actually considered it when I had Bluemage, Blackmage, and Summoner. Holy crap. Bluemage, Blackmage, and Summoner, and I was like, who should I give the gold hairpin to? I'm so conflicted. The damn Bluemage has the potential to use 72 MP in a single turn if I want to use Mighty Guard, and obviously I'm going to avoid using Mighty Guard as much as possible. The Western Boomerang gold hairpins from GoGo. What do you mean by Boomerang gold hairpins? We can get a free epee here. I don't think I care about the Redmage using the epee, but might as well use it for some cash later. Samurai needs as much cash as we can get our hands on. Now, normally, if I was planning for the chicken knife endgame, I would be running away from as many fights as possible. And despite that, we don't get to 255 fights by the time we get the chicken knife. Cheesy and steam the whip, then flame. Boomerang. Yeah, problem with GoGo is, yeah, I don't think that fight is runnable, first of all. The second option I was considering is get the Wonder Wand from Folk Tower. And yeah, you need to do Folk Tower anyway, so get the Wonder Wand and constantly use a reset until you get the golden hairpin. The problem with that strategy is that you only have 10 minutes and the timer doesn't reset when you reset. That is a problem. Let's heal up, might as well. This upcoming so-called boss can use Maelstrom. So I would rather be healed up. It's only 2 ABP and no EXP, but I'm more serious about that. Did I save? I don't think I saved. I don't want to go through all of that again, even though this so-called boss is not really difficult. Good saving habits are good saving habits. Everybody has Blackmage? I think so. So next objective we are focusing on is for Black Magic level 5, White Magic level 5, and what else? What other jobs do I have? Red Magic. I don't care about the Red Mage. I don't think I'm gonna get dual cast. I was considering getting dual cast if there was a way that I could fight Omega, but I don't see a way to tank Omega's attacks. Normally with Carbuncle it would be a fairly simple deal to set up Carbuncle again and again while also having haste. But this time it's either got to be using a Reflect Ring or actually using the Reflect... Seriously, you missed. Come on! I'm not even under-leveled. In fact, I'm much higher level than what I would normally be at this stage. Levels make a difference in the accuracy, but I guess I just got unlucky with that 75% break, which I still don't believe it's 75%. I think the reason that short is actually... And the reason short is actually so expensive is because he's far more accurate than your 75% break. These guys are weak to ice, or at least they should be. I know the frog is definitely weak to ice. Snake, I think the snake is too. And the snake has a little bit more HP than the frog. So I'll just have the Black Mage focus on the snake. White Mage on the frog, and can we break this guy? I don't think the Aquaphone has any elemental weakness. 800 damage on the frog, he should escape next turn. I don't care, I just want the ABP from this fight. Any EXP I get is purely incidental. Or not. You're gonna allow me to kill you? I'm down with that. Let's use a normal ice spell. Don't want to waste too much MP on the Red Mage. Thing is, because the Red Mage always gets his turn first, he's the one who is going to run out of MP first, because he's the one... Whoa! White Magic level 5. Who's that? Who's got White Magic level 5? Alright. White Magic, who needs it? Not you. Lena has White Magic level 5. Paris has White Magic level 5. Everybody has White Magic level 5. So I might as well keep the status quo. Okay. Kelb. Yeah. Very important to very important to remember here is we need to buy Venom Rods. Now, do I need more than 2 Venom Rods? Probably not. There have been instances where I've bought multiple Venom Rods to break end game on Apocalypse. I don't see a use for the Venom Rods before that, unless it's to quicksap Omega, which we don't have the option of. So I'll just buy 2 of them. They are quite expensive. Anything else we need? I don't think so. Yeah, Venom Rods. Venom Rods will also help us tremendously against the upcoming boss. Should I use Guild Toss against this guy? 38,000 bucks. Why do I have less money? Did I not have 60,000? Did I not have 55,000? What the hell did I spend it all on? Damn it. Probably should have kept a money tracker. Anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. No new spells we can buy, so let's just heal up and shopping in the other village. Did I? What did I buy in that village? Oh, right. I bought magic spells. You are right. Thanks for reminding me. I bought the level 4 magic spells. MP looks fine, but we get a free heal here, so might as well take advantage of that. Top up on MP, and we shall proceed towards Pretty Mountain. And we get 8 free potions as well. I don't care about potions. I've already got 99 of them. Plus I've got, essentially I've got 4, no not 4, 3 white mages. In fact, since I'm spending so much MP on black magic, I should probably use potions to heal up instead of white magic. I've got 99 potions. I don't have any high aha! Good thing I checked up. Good thing I checked up. I need to buy high potions because they are not available in World 1. Where can I buy? 18,000 bucks on high potions? Sure, why not? And before I... last run I completely forgot to buy any holy waters. And I got a goddamn Grand Cross with a zombie. So I had to leave Leda Zombie for the rest of the damn fight, which I lost, by the way. So yeah, not gonna make that mistake again. Now let's proceed to Hiri Mountain. Ridicule, one with no elemental weakness. And I'm drop frames. Okay, I think we are back. Wow. Frames went down to 0. No, 99% definitely not OCD, please. To conserve MP on the Redmage, I will use Ice with the Redmage. And see, this is the point I was making. That Ridicule in the back is so fast that even the Redmage didn't outspeed him. He got his turn before the Redmage. God damn it. 1200 damage, nice! I think that's because of extra magic from Black level 5. Blackmage, you can break this guy. What's his name? Ridicule. No elemental weakness there. Why is the goddamn frog faster than all of our guys? Oh, you think you've seen the power of break, you've not seen anything yet. Oh man, this is fluctuating like shit. Stream is fluctuating. Already dropped 1% frames. Why is this happening? It's not even a Sunday. Come on. Don't do this to me. Yep, and incidental, we're taking all the random encounters, we get some much needed levels. So I'm already at level 24 right now. Some of my runs, I've beaten the game at level 24. So it's a relatively high level if you, all things considered. But hey, if I have the damage options, why not take all random encounters? As far as I'm concerned, if a random encounter only takes like 1 or 2 turns, it's pretty efficient. I love this track as well. I guess yet another. This is so stupid. Okay, seems to have stabilized. Hopefully it has. God damn it! I'm definitely need to have to check this out. Okay. Where were we? I hope I picked up that treasure box. In all these dropped frames, I hope I did not forget 5,000 bucks. Okay. Those frames, yeah. Sorry about this, man. These guys are actually weak to bio. So I'm not gonna waste 16 MP. I think with the boost from the Venom Rod, and just like all other encounters, these things are super fast, so they will get their turn before the Blackmage. A boosted bio. See, this is how I'm optimizing these encounters. In order to minimize MP consumption, one boosted bio multi-target will probably wipe these guys out. So that is 16 MP. Let's find out. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Those guys are weak to bio. See? That encounter was done in 16 MP. Didn't even have to the MP for the level 3 spells. Okay, this asshole. You know what? Give me a couple of minutes, I will restart stream. Give me a couple minutes and I will restart the stream. I think I'll just change the ingest server. Okay, hopefully we are back, and what I find amazing is that using a server in Singapore actually gives me a much more stable connection than using a server in my own country. How the hell does that work? Can somebody please explain to me how the hell that works? Whatever, let's get back to the game. So this guy is normally bad news. Speaking of connection stability, went down to red again. I was just talking about the connection is actually being stable. Whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, this guy has like 4,500 HP. Okay. And a weakness to fire, so you would think that you would take advantage of that weakness, but it's far more efficient, which is something I discovered, to just one-shot him, if it would actually work. I swear, it works much more frequently than this. So much for 4,500 HP, eh? And we get Dragon Fang, which we can sell for 2,500 bucks. So that encounter netted me over 3,000 bucks. Good money. You again. Give the dragon the gift of life. Oh yeah, that is another option available to me. However, consider this. Life costs 29 MP, break costs 15 MP. Not even 16 MP. So I'm definitely being much more efficient here. And I think life is actually a lower percentage as well, hit percentage. Who got level 5? Paris got level 5 in Blackmage. Now, who else? Butts needs level 5 in Blackmage, and what about Lena? Lena already has level 5. Everybody has level 5? Holy crap, I'm making much better progress than I expected. For now, I think we'll switch with break procs more often than life. In my observation, it does. Life misses way too much. For 29 MP, it really shouldn't. Who should I exchange with? Butts has level 4, right? Yeah, I'll exchange with Butts. So Butts can start working on level 5 Blackmage. Paris is working towards Redmage level 3. Okay, so I think incidentally switching around all these shows, I'm gonna get Redmage level 3 on everyone. But to be honest, Redmage level 3, what use is it right now? Okay, carrying on. Look at that. Look at the amount of HP that Paris has. Pathetic. Blackmage has 670 HP and Redmage has 670. Redmage is really going to be a problem end game. He's probably going to sacrifice himself to Almagest. Unless I actually grind up dual cast and do something about it. So the way we'll approach this is we already know that the Drippy will die to one single target bio and one multi-target boosted bio. So we'll just break the dragon. Yeah, we're gonna take hits anyway. Look at that, one shot. And we'll just kill both of these guys with a boosted bio. Boosted bio if you don't mind. So that was 15 plus 16 MP. That's at what? That thing absorbs poison? Ah, oh, are you kidding me? What a troll! I did not know that. What a troll! Less than 100 HP. Probably should just knife him to death. Damn it! Here I was feeling all smug about being MP efficient and whatnot. Oh look, two of those assholes. Die! I need to use a knife here, otherwise these things have historically very high evade. Do I have another knife? I don't want to use a dancing dagger. Ah, whatever. Let's see what it procs. Nothing. You know for sure when you actually want a sword dance, it's not going to give you a sword dance. That just ain't happening, brah. Where are the bone dragons? I was looking to demonstrate break on the bone dragons as well. Seriously, why is break not working suddenly? Stream syndrome. I swear guys, break works much more reliably than this. This was effective. Whenever break doesn't work, it's basically waste of 15 MP. I agree with that. But I swear, it works much more frequently than what is being displayed here. I swear. Like, seriously, it's a life lesson, you know. You should never talk well about something. Surprisingly, I haven't met up with that damn golem. Speaking of that damn golem, I'm gonna run away from that encounter when it actually happens. So much for connection stability. Again, the Blackmage berserkers are the best. Absolutely. I would say summoners are the worst. Ninjas are probably the second worst class. I mean, ninjas have a way of magic damage as well as physical damage. Good physical damage plus very good speed. So who wants that? Ah, idiots. There we go. Mystery walk. Come on! Oh, I can one round this fight. Instead it's taking 2 rounds. Why do I not have another knife? That dancing dagger screws me over at the wrong moments. Do I really not have any other dagger? Oh, Whitemage can't equip dagger. Wow, all of this crap in my inventory I need to sell off. Bone Dragon? No, still Zombie Dragon. Bone Dragon are also susceptible to this strategy. Easy peasy. Oh, there we go. I was just thinking about you guys. Bye. Like, you wouldn't think undead things are actually weak to petrification? Like, why would they bother? Nope. I guess that's the difference between a random encounter and a boss. Seriously, when I first found out that we can pretty much one round every random encounter fight in this game, I was just over the moon. Hooray, Black Mages! I don't mind not running away from fights anymore. And it's not even as if it's only viable right now. This strategy is viable all the way until end game, and I swear to God I'll make it work end game as well. In the final dungeon where monsters have ridiculous magic evade. Obviously this is a strat we need to use against Almagest, not like we have anything better to do. You see, that's one reason why I'm actually considering dual cast on the Blackmage. Because of Almagest. Last time I faced off against Almagest, we had Time Mage and his quick. So we got 2 shots of the cherry every move. Yikes! Bone. I guess now we know why they're called bone dragons. Really boned me. Alright, let's check on the boss. Are we prepared? Everybody has black magic. For this boss, we need to do some damage to him. Hey, wait, what? No. I plan to use Guild Toss, didn't I? How much money do I have? 39,000. Should be enough, So So the way this boss works is he calls minions. He doesn't do anything himself. So he's a typical manager. So when he does call his minions, instead of using guild toss, I'll use a much less expensive form of damage, which is bio. Apparently, boosted bio is the only way to do damage to these guys. They have so much magic defense. When he's alone, that is when I'll nail him with guild toss. So this will cost me only for, oh my god, 5,000 damage! Yes, that's what I'm talking about. These things have ridiculous magic defense, apparently not a lot of physical defense. My goodness. How about a non-boosted bio? Does it still work? It should, right? Bio is strong enough. Yes, it does. We don't necessarily need to boost it. Plus, this guy's not heavy, so he's taking a lot of sap damage from bio. I've seen encounters where bio's sap damage was enough to kill. Oh, GG. So, how much money did that cost me? I used guild toss twice on a single enemy. Eee! 3,000 bucks! Wow. Cost me 3,000 bucks. I'll take it. It's okay. Small price to pay for 10 ABP. Mind you, I could have done that without using guild toss, but I have taken a vow to use guild toss this run. No matter what happens, who knows when is the next time I'll get samurai. Like ideally, I would have liked to get a samurai where in a situation where I didn't have a lot of other options available, which would have really highlighted the value of a samurai and his guild toss. But no, when you've got a Blackmage, you complain at the samurai. I must admit, Samurai kind of peters away endgame, while the Blackmage just keeps getting stronger. So that's one point against him, I suppose. That's level 25 for everyone, awesome. See, I'm not even worried about level grinding this way. Hopefully by the time we reach World 3, I might be in a position to get to level 30. What? I forgot. I need to switch that guy back to a knife so that we can deal with those annoying sting eagles. Which knife? Mangosh, right? Do I have the Mangosh? Where is the second? Never mind. Second Mangosh is Moor Village, which is quite a ways away. 6 Dragon Fangs, mind you, each one costs 2,500. Sells for 2,500. I'm actually pretty rich here. Not these guys. This encounter is just to get the golem summon, and I don't care. Even if I defeat that encounter, I don't get any EXP, 3 ABP, and I'm not hurting for ABP right now. Kind of surprising, I know, but all the grinding I did for level 4 Black Magic on everyone, and everybody's naturally got Black Magic level 5. That's a very nice, important value of just dealing with the random encounter. These guys are weak to fire, I'll have someone else deal with them. Blackmage, let's switch to Fire Rod and burn these creeps. Should be able to one-shot them. These guys have 600 HP. And a weakness was fire. Come on, tell me this one-shots. Thank you. Yep, they have like 600 HP. Break is probably at its most useful against those zombie dragons. I mean, just imagine trying to chip away at 4500 HP. I wouldn't even consider taking this fight if it wasn't, unless I had a bard. Bard with the Requiem song. Oh no, not a back attack. Oh, never mind. Apparently this guy has some weird script where he decides not to do anything on his first turn. That's good for us because he's got some nasty stuff up his sleeve. If he actually drag the battle long enough, he can use zombie breath. Oh, look who it is. It's the boosted bio gang. Do I need to boost a bio? I think a regular bio will do the job. 1000 HP, right? 954, 972. Yep, regular bio does job. Benefits of hitting an elemental weakness. And not a lot of HP. I mean, the zombie dragon has elemental weakness as well, but we only have Fire 2 right now, and Fire 2 will do 1300 per Fire 2, and that guy has buckets of HP. Okay, what all can I sell off? $19 speed drinks. Oh my god, that's how much grinding I did on those black flames. Speed drink is a rare drop from them apparently. $10 dragon fangs, 25,000 bucks. Thank you very much. I don't have a use for those dragon fangs unless I had a chemist. Ancient sword. I don't need the ancient sword anymore. Katana. I'm not planning to do any physical attacking. Coronet sells for 37,000 bucks, so that is easily the most valuable treasure in Hiryu Mountain. If you don't have Beastmaster, of course. I literally cried when I realized that, holy shit, I actually have a use for the Coronet instead of selling it off like I usually do. So that was like 37,000 bucks that I had planned for. I had planned to spend, which I couldn't because I had the Beastmaster. Speaking of the Beastmaster, I've only got 2 Beastmasters in all of my runs. So I'm kind of sad about that. I would have liked more Beastmasters. 37,000, yep. Let me just have a bit of water. Alright, I think now that my inventory is less cluttered, let's proceed onwards. What's our next objective? Heal up. Oh, it's okay, they have plenty of MP for the journey to Pal Castle at least. Oh, just a single aquaphone. With this strategy, we literally do not have to care how much HP they have. That's the part I find best about it. Okay. Let's go console Krill and tell her that her dragon's gonna be okay. Oh, never mind. She herself is unwell. I forgot. I haven't seen this cutscene in ages. So single characters against shield dragons. Yeah, shield dragons in World 2. You have the prototype in World 1. So tempting, the Beastmaster. Well, the annoying part of the Beastmaster is actually catching the Pokemon without the Cornajar, Cornagogor. Uh-oh! Rip Kaido's cave. So our next logical destination is Surgate Castle. Is there anything in Surgate Castle that I can actually use? I don't think so. We can get the float spell, we can get speed song, neither of which I care about. What else can we get in Surgate? Nothing. We don't want anything in Surgate. Let's just go to whatever this thing is called. Let's go meet up Whitemage. And this is where I lay down a safety save on a different slot. Because from now on, we will not have access to any of the shops until the end of Barrier Tower. And even after Barrier Tower, it can become too late to realize that you missed something. I think the most important of which is grinding reflect rings from those guys. So I'm thinking whether reflect rings would actually help me out. Should I grind for reflect rings? What benefit would that give me? I mean, I have Whitemage, so I have access to reflect if I need it, but reflect rings themselves might prove very useful against X-Death, the upcoming X-Death fight. My problem is that my mages don't really have an answer for the Reflect Knight. That guy's an asshole. Oh, Mage Rage, by the way. I'm going with the Mage Party. Oh yeah, actually, Reflect Rings would be a deterrent for me. Because I don't have Blue Mage and White Wind. Yeah, I don't want Reflect Rings. I'm pretty much going to run away from all the Reflect Knight battles. I don't have a way of dealing with them. Catastrophe in the beginning of battle. I have Whitemage and Shell though. Will I really need to deal with Catastrophe? I'm quite sure I'll have over 500 HP. Yeah, one or two of my guys might not survive the initial Earthshaker. But after that it's just a matter of setup. So I'm not too worried about Catastrophe. I'm just wondering about X-Death, whether I want Reflect against X-Death, and what else do I want Reflect against? Also the Omega fight. One character for I don't chase his Catastrophe, yeah, but getting float in the first place is a pain in the ass. In World 3 we don't have access to... Oh, we do have access to those cats with wings. I forgot what their names are called. And the only other option is Sting Eagles. Sting Eagles don't have enough MP to cast float unless you use an ether on them. And even then, they use some other stupid moves. So even using an ether on them is not guaranteed. Only guaranteed way of getting float is Mighty Guard, which is a pain as well. So I'm wondering whether I really need it for Catastrophe. But yeah, like you said, definitely don't need it for X-Death. 3x-Death, not 3x-Death. Castle X-Death here. After a long while, I'm not able to cheese. Whoa, 114,000 bucks. Modern Ram here, the only encounter above Sunken Tower is Stingray. No, it's not. Did they modify it that way? If so, that would be really cool. If it's available in a Neo version, I'm definitely gonna get that then. Kill Toss. How much does that do? 37,000. Yes. Enkidu is not gonna know what hit him. So it only took me one turn to get Enkidu out here, and hopefully it'll take me just one turn to get rid of him as well. That guy is annoying. Obviously, I'm spending a lot of 5,000 damage on Enkidu. Holy crap! Kill Toss, yes! There were rarely encounters in the square, but there were only Stingray encounters. And Gilgi's dead as well. There were only rarely encounters on the square of the map in Olympic, but there were only Stingray encounters. Was it? No, I get all the other encounters too. Yeah, it's not a problem for me. How much money did I lose? 4,000 bucks. I lost 4,000 bucks there. Well, I did use Giltos effectively 3 times. Once on Gilgamesh alone and once on him plus Enkidu. So I'm okay with that. But I need to keep track of how much money I'm losing because of Giltos. Don't want to get addicted there. I think at the very least, boss fights are okay. Boss fights are okay for Giltos. Might consider at some point using it in random encounters. But 4,000 bucks in one encounter, don't want to lose that much. Unless I can make at least that much back. Remember that from especially valuable random encounters, I have the opportunity of getting lots of ABP. So if the encounter recoups all that money for me, and in addition to whatever ABP it gives me, I will consider that fair. Okay, so we are entering Barrier Tower now. What exactly are our goals here? Not much. I think I'm prepared. Like I said, this is a point of no return. Once Barrier Tower is done, we can't ever go back. So whatever we need to do here, we need to do right now. And the most important thing to do here is to collect the golden hairpin, which is why I put down save slot number 3. So this save slot is 632 save slot is just before Fort Kamesh. If I ever wanted to do Barrier Tower again, I've not been in a situation where I've ever needed to do it again. Maybe sometimes I considered grinding for reflect rings, but there is always an alternate route available. In any case, grinding for reflect rings itself is it's a lot of work. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to bother with that treasure chest which I left, because that contains a drain sword and it's not worth it. It's not worth fighting yellow and red dragons for that damn trinket. Only sells for 8,000 bucks. I couldn't care less about 8,000 bucks. So yeah, any fight with the Reflect Knight is undoable if I'm gonna be constantly relying on break. Other fights are okie dokie. A-okay. Oh no. Seriously, when I'm actually grinding for Reflect Ring, I hardly get Reflect Knights, and now that I'm looking to take on random encounters, nope. All I get are Reflect Knights. What level am I right now? There's an annoying enemy here which actually uses level 4 Graviga, and he's pretty fast. Well, pretty much anything is faster than my characters here. But we are level 25, okay. So we're not going to be affected by level 4 Graviga. That guy is just headrest, yeah, headrest. Another great thing about Break is that you don't have to worry about counter attacks. Easy. How much experience do we get? 600 experience, not bad. Okay, Samurai with Black Magic, White Mage with Black Magic, Black Mage with White Magic, and Red Mage with Black Magic. So we need the rod users to actually break ice rods. Now we are going to be facing off against a red dragon. Hopefully it will be a red dragon, which is why I'm saving first here and going back for that other staircase. Let's hope it's a red dragon because a group of 2 yellow dragons is very, very difficult to run from. Are we prepared? Let me equip the ice rods at the beginning itself. Probably even breaking 2 ice rods is not going to be enough damage, but wait! Let me try Guild Toss. Yeah, let me try Guild Toss. Oh good, I got Red Dragon right away. This is why I always remember to bring ice rods. Critical for 380 damage. Thank God he didn't use Atomic Ray. Atomic Ray hurts like a bitch. Guild Toss for 3000 damage, not bad! This guy has relatively high defense. How much money did I lose there? 1 rounding a red dragon. Impressive. I lost a little over $1,000, so that's nothing. Yeah. We got the incredibly valuable golden hairpin. Half MP. That is its weight in gold. I mean, it's literally gold. Now it's time for the boss. Recover all of your MP and let's do this. Atomos. Since we got Black Mages, very easy to cheese this guy. Strategy is to just put him to sleep. He doesn't even have a sky-high magic defense. Even if he had good magic defense, a way to put him to sleep would have been to use the Slumber Sword. But yeah, this guy is pretty fast. Let's put him to sleep first. Come on. Oh, there he goes. Alright, now we can do whatever the hell we want. Use life on him. Or rather. and wail away with boosted bios. Bio is our best damaging spell here. We can't break this guy. Rip the red mage's MP though. You've got Venom Rod? Yep. Always want to check whether you equip the right rod because the boost is 50%, which is ridiculous. Now I don't know whether Guild Toss actually wakes him up, but since I'm cheesing him anyway, might as well use the standard cheese and not use Guild Toss. Normally, if I had a samurai and no other jobs, well, no Black Mage or no Mystic Knight or no anybody who can use a Slumber Sword, that is where probably Guild Toss would have shown. 2 or 3 people with Guild Toss will take him down in one turn maybe. So you can presumably do it with all of you guys alive with Guild Toss. That is something that I've yet to see, but I would like to try that out. How much damage would 4 people with Guild Toss do? Let's say at level 27. 27 is too much. 25, level 25. Press A to win, might as well have some water. And let's think forward. Next up we need to go to Guido's Cave. Guido's Cave is a horrible place. During my Brave Blade runs, I hate that place with a passion because I'm not allowed to run away from everything, and most of those encounters don't give any ABP. Rather, EXP rather. So the purpose of my Brave Blade run is kind of defeated there. During a Brave Blade run, I'm easily at level 32 by endgame. When I'm specifically going for a max powered chicken knife, I'm sometimes at level 22 or 23 by the time I make it to the end of the game, which is pretty bad. Then I need to go out and grind because no way am I swallowing an Almagest. Moonfire is the best place for a Brave Blade run. Oh god damn it. Yeah, I would say that's the second best place. Absolutely. Moor Forest. Fuck that thing. Brave Blade is better in the You'd be surprised actually. You'd be surprised. It can actually do solid damage to those guys. So let's just take an example of someone who doesn't counter attack. Okay. Obviously we'll need a different strategy for the behemoth. Even if we consider the behemoth, he just counters physical attack with another physical attack. So if we can deal with that, it's fine. It's a magical counter that just outright kills you. Other enemies have like between 8 and 10,000 HP, and Brave Blade can two-shot them. Where am I going? I must say, I really like the Brave Blade. Simply because we are very high level by the end of the game without manually needing to stop and grind. Regarding the Moor Forest, at least it gives you a lot of AVP and EXP, but this place, nothing. I mean, every fight gives you about 2 or 3 AVP, and only the rare fights with those slime enemies will give you any experience whatsoever. Otherwise, it's just old men. I don't know what they're doing. But I'm pretty much going to run away from everything here. Regarding my jobs, Whitemage level 6 on Kalu, Blackmage level 6 on Butts. Nobody cares about the Redmage, nobody cares about the Samurai. The fact that Samurai has Guild Toss by default is why I'm not really bothering to grind for the Samurai's abilities. Other than Guild Toss, I think it's only EA Nuki that is potentially useful, but EA Nuki is so far away. No, not worth it. By the time I get EA Nuki, I'll be old IRL. I'll be inflicted with old. And the reason I haven't run away more than what I have so far in this playthrough is because I don't care about the chicken knife. I don't care about the power of the chicken knife, I should say. When I do obtain the chicken knife grants a substantial amount of agility boost, and that might help somebody. So we know the Redmage is relatively fast. I mean, he's nothing compared to Thief Ninja or the Mystic Knight. Mystic Knight is pretty fast. Oh, I'll take this. Now the thing is, although they look exactly like those previous slime enemies, these guys have a lot more HP, and considering that we only have Fire 2 at our disposal, I need to single target it. We don't want to leave these guys at low HP because then they will use that question mark ability. So not only will they recover their HP, they will also do a lot of damage to us. We don't want that to happen. Radiator, eh? Radiator. Like radiators on a car. Oh look, someone got red level 3. What about Lena? What is she at Redmage? She's at level 2. Okay, you switch with Lena then. I mean, red level 3 might come in handy, the ability to use both white and black magic, although only up till level 3, might come in useful. Also, Fairs as a samurai looks so much better than Lena as a samurai, with a nice ponytail. All the Redmage sprites are really good. Needless to say, Krill's is the best. I still can't believe why. I remember the first time I got Redmage, I thought he was equivalent to the Blue Mage in at least in terms of equipment aspects. And then I was shocked to find after I got the AG shield, mind you, that's when I found out that the Red Mage cannot equip shields. What? I mean, why the hell not? Oh shit. Whitemage only wields the staff. But at least it's clearly stated. I thought the Red Mage was supposed to be equivalent to the Blue Mage. And the Blue Mages can certainly equip shields. And if you consider this, Red Mages are supposed to be best of both worlds, right? But I mean, jack of all trades, master of none, so they have average stats across the board, but they can do a lot of things. Kind of like a freelancer. However, the monk's strength only comes because of their martial arts ability. Without martial arts, you need special training to wield swords or knives and stuff like that. So that's my justification for monks. And I got that from Final Fantasy Tactics. So in Final Fantasy Tactics, the martial arts ability grants you special boosts and not just strength. For the purposes in Final Fantasy V, you want Brawl just because of that strength boost, and that's very useful on a blue and a red mage. But I think it makes a lot more sense in tactics, where martial arts will only really be useful if you are unarmed, if you're punching your way. Alright, now that we got the Elder Branch, let's move on to more forest, which is an incredibly annoying place. But we got Black Mages. And finally we're gonna get level 5 Black Magic. Ooh, yes. RIP MP, but we're gonna have even more damage options now. So let's see how we can handle this. Where am I supposed to go? I always lose my way underwater here. Damn it. Oh, there we go. No. Are we there yet? Yeah, there we go. Okay, first and foremost, we absolutely need to visit the town. We need to get the mangosh, free mangosh. We need the mangosh to deal with some annoying enemies upcoming who actually absorb all elements. But level 5 white magic and level 5 black magic. So I'm going to switch the red mage and the black mage over to fire rods in order to use fire 3. Oh, you already have. I'm strongly considering giving the gold pin to the red mage. How do I do that? So black mage, as a black mage, has magic power of 57, and if I give black magic level 5 as a secondary to the red mage, what is his stat? It's 57. Okay, that's enough actually. So right now with black magic level 5, my red mage is as strong as a black mage. So her fire aga will pretty much be as strong, so why not? Gold pin for the red mage, and let me buy some equipment upgrades here. Might help. Another decision is, should I buy the air lance? What use is the air knife? No, actually I want the gold pin on the black mage actually. When I was thinking about the air lance, that's when I thought that in order to deal with those flame type enemies, we need knives on both the red mage and the samurai. Someone needs to knife those guys and deal about 100 damage. I think they have 100 HP. Meanwhile, one fire aga from the black mage should wipe out all other enemies. That's what I am foreseeing right now. We'll see. Regardless, I will buy 2 air lances because they're just so much stronger than the mangosh. Mangosh helps with the blocking attacks. Air lance can be used for some DPS. Okay, I bought all the spells. Yep, let's go. Let's go to more. So I think first part of more is relatively benign. We can kill anything with a fire aga. The second part of more is where we run into imps, and imps are they are frustrating enemies. These guys we can deal with. Easy peasy. Even though, just like every other freaking encounter in the game, we will have to take a hit first. But one fire raga and... oh man, don't you psych! MP sucker. And we got another level. Lots of experience available here. We're already at level 26. Damn it! I lost 32 MP on Lena just like that. Asshole. Hate that guy. You know what? Just for that alone. Just for that alone. I'm gonna have the Redmage use